Just as Buggy was about to snatch the two unsuspecting chicks, his eyes widened with terror as he realized they were not alone. A massive white bird stood sentinel over them, its wings spread wide to protect its precious offspring. The bird's feathers gleamed like freshly fallen snow, and beneath its beak, a prominent scar marred its otherwise pristine appearance. In that moment, Buggy knew he was outmatched. The white bird's beady eyes met his, and with surprising dexterity, it reached for a massive knife and fork. As the bird gripped the silverware, Buggy's own cutlery slipped from his trembling fingers. Panicked and overwhelmed, Buggy abandoned his nefarious plan. He turned and ran through the forest with great haste. The immense white guardian watched him with a mixture of amusement and stern warning, ready to defend its chicks from any threat. One Piece. Story was made by Eiichiro Oda. Chapter 39. For Whom the Bell Tolls. Luffy and Nami are still watching as Kuro continues to cut up the other Black Cat pirates. "Come out, you evil butler!" Luffy demanded. Suddenly, Luffy is wounded by Kuro, but he keeps his ground and grabs Kuro's black jacket and slams him to the ground. "Gotcha!" he remarked with glee. "You bastard!" Kuro mocked. "You should have just quietly let me chop you to pieces. Look, it's all because of you my beloved crew is half dead and in great pain." With most of the grunts being gashed with blood and collapsed to the floor, some of the pirates voiced out, "Damn it! Stop it! It hurts!" Luffy looked at him fearlessly. "You have something to say?" Kuro questioned. "Yup." Luffy cracked his knuckles and said, declaring, "I swear, I will never ever be a pirate like you." "Oh, you won't," Kuro teased, adjusting his glasses. "Of course, you can't even be a pirate because you will die here." Kuro goes to do his move again, but this time, Luffy grabs him and holds him tight with his arms and legs around his back. "Let's see you try," Luffy declared. "Try and use your silent step now," he said, smiling. In a nearby forest, Kaya, the young heiress, pleaded desperately with the hypnotist, Django. "Please stop it," she cried out, her voice trembling. "I'll write the will. Just stop hurting the boys." "No! After you write the will, he'll kill you." Paimon pleaded with Django's foot in his face. "Idiot! Don't try to negotiate with me," he spat. "Captain Kuro said, 'I have to kill all of you.'" Without hesitation, the hypnotist kicked a young boy towards a gnarled tree. "P-Man!" With the odds stacked against her, Kaya clutched a gleaming metal disc and threatened Django desperately. "Since you won't listen, I will kill myself, and you won't get the will," she called out. Coursing with panic, Django pleaded with her. "What? Wait! Don't make a stupid decision. I just want the will. If I don't get it, I'll be in a big trouble." Django stepped back, releasing the young boy and allowing Paimon a breath of relief. His tone softened, though the threat still lingered. "Okay, I'll let the kids go. Not like they can escape anyway." With a trembling hand, Kaya began to write her will on a cleanly cut stump. "Don't forget to mark it with your thumbprint," Django reminded her as she continued writing. The brave young boys of the Usopp pirate group lay defeated, their faces etched with pain. They shared whispered thoughts with each other. "If we pretend to be unconscious, will we live?" "I think so. Kaya saved us. Didn't the captain always say that if you know you're gonna lose, then you must flee? But Captain is a liar. Now, he's bravely fighting alone. He was all covered in blood and still wanted to protect us. We can't let Kaya die. We are the Usopp pirate group. As Kaya finished writing her will on a sliced tree, she passed it to Django, who read the words aloud. I'm leaving all of my inheritance to my butler, Klahadore. Good. This is definitely your will. That even saved me time hypnotizing you, Django remarked, spinning his weapons. Now, you have to die. If you're still alive, the will's no better than a piece of scrap paper. You promised me you won't hurt the boys, Kaya said firmly. Don't worry, I'm a man who keeps his word, the hypnotist replied. Kaya, on the brink of death, smiled briefly, knowing her sacrifice could save the boys. In the distance, Usopp, perched on Zoro's back, spotted Django with Kaya and shouted excitedly, There they are! Zoro, racing toward the danger, kept running, ignoring Usopp's pleas. Stop! Stop! There! Usopp insisted. Ow! Ow! Don't hit me there! I have a wound! Zoro retorted. Over there, thank God! She's still alive! But she's in danger! Let me down! You just wait there, the swordsman responded. Without hesitation, Zoro tossed Usopp aside and confronted Django, determined to stop the hypnotist's evil plans. Damn hypnotist, you can't do anything now! Zoro shouted, as he wondered if he could reach Django from this distance. Django looked in shock to see Zoro charging toward him, and he tightened his grip on Kaya's neck, threatening to end her life. I should finish you off quickly. Don't even think about it, the boys bellowed in unison. As Django prepared to strike a fatal blow, the Usopp pirates, Piemon, Ninjin, and Tamanegi surprised him with a daring move. They jammed a shovel between Django's cheeks, causing him to recoil in anger. You damn brats, Django growled. He laughed sinisterly, believing he had the upper hand. It's too late now, Haramaki kid. Oh yeah? He smirked. But Zoro, with a calculated move, cleared the way for Usopp by slicing through the branches blocking his shot. Usopp's slingshot was ready to fire. Good, Usopp declared. That tree branch was blocking the way. And then, as the pieces fell into place, Usopp announced with unwavering determination, Eat this, hypnotist. Damn! Let me go! Kuro exclaimed, struggling to break free from Luffy's grip, but Luffy didn't release his hold. Now your 3-year plan will fail, he told Kuro with a sly grin. Kuro's eyes widened. What did you say? Meanwhile, Kuro's crew members watched from a distance, their voices hushed in astonishment. He's got Captain Kuro. Wait a minute. If he wins, then we won't be killed. That's great, Rubber Man. Kill Captain Kuro. They cheered. Irritated by their cheers, Luffy threw his head back and stretched his neck, addressing the Black Cat pirates angrily at the bottom. I don't need your cheers. I'm gonna beat you all up too, so be ready. Gomu. Gomu no! The butler sneered with disgust. How can it be? My plan? He seethed, a loud shout escaping his lips. My plan cannot fail! Usopp aimed his slingshot, declaring, Special technique, Kayaku Boshi. Simultaneously, Usopp's slingshot released its payload, landing directly on Django's head with a deafening explosion. At the same moment, Luffy retracted his neck quickly and declared, Bell! Upon impact, his mighty headbutt connected with Kuro's face, knocking his glasses to the ground. Kuro's carefully laid plans crumbled as the explosive impact left him reeling.